Hi! Okay, I'm starting this channel, obviously. Here you are. I'm Kaylee, but my nickname's Boots, and this is OkayBoots Tarot. I'm doing Sagittarius reading today because I pulled the cards, and that's what they say. Sagittarius is a mutable fire. It's ruled by Jupiter, and it's in some of my chart personally. I have a stellium in Sagittarius. So this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I think I have Sagittarius and Jupiter, and a few other places. Anyway, this is tarot reading, oracle reading, intuitive reading. This is, I'm another reader here on YouTube. I just started my channel. And here we go. So let's get started. If this doesn't apply to you, then maybe another one will, but this is for the month of December for Sagittarius. And let's get started. Let's just do this. All right. Let's start with the chakra card. I totally forgot what I was doing for a moment. Pardon me. Okay. Please show me for Sagittarius for December 2020. Please show me for Sagittarius for December. Okay, so I totally am like feeling like out of place. I got this huge from my last reading to this one. I'm feeling like what is that called when you walk through a doorway and you forget what you're getting? I just felt like that entirely. You guys saw it on camera. I was like, wait, what are we doing? Wait, what are we doing? Why are you here? What am I doing? There's weird. So I'm guessing that you're dealing with something where you're in a position where you're like, what the f is going on? Whether maybe it's just the collective, like, universal sign for December that something's gonna be really funky. Because I'm just like, what the f am I doing? What is December all about? It is going to be the end of 2020 and the start of 2021, so pretty big things. All right, show me for Sag. Please show me for Sag what chakra they'll be dealing with when it comes to December. Please show me for... Okay, is that it? All right, they want me to read these first then? Okay, peace. That's what I thought. There's going to be something going on. Responsibility. So what is going to be really bothering you is your peacefulness. You will not be able to find your inner stillness. You're going to be not feeling very good about yourself. You're going to need to do some very deep peaceful activities, things that are going to help you find your own peace in yourself. Responsibilities. Because you're not able to find your peace, I imagine your responsibilities are going to be extra, extra, extra hard. And that's your first chakra. That's your base. That's walking around barefoot. That's eating a lot of, like, honestly, protein. It's about taking responsibility for your actions. You might be, because your lack of stillness in yourself, you're not going to be able to take responsibility for your emotions. You look like a firecracker in just this little energy little thing I just saw. You kind of look like a firecracker right now. I don't know why, but we'll find out in a minute. Is there anything else for Sagittarius? So yeah, whoop. Let's take a look-sees. Okay, so your discernment, you will be, because you're out of peace, you will not be able to ask your higher self how to discern yourself in some situations. And setting boundaries. So you are just going to be out of the control in December. This is going to be great. So the first one we had out here was peace. That's the fourth chakra, heart chakra. I just want to show you these. And sometimes the camera does not. And you can read and pause these if you'd like, because YouTube has that capability. And that one's peace. And you can read those again. I usually just go off, because I'm an intuitive reader, what my intuitive side says. We have here first chakra, responsibility. Like I said, pause this if you need. And this is what you need to work on for the month of December. And that is, like I said, your first chakra. And this one, and a few of these were in reverse. Actually, I think all of them came out in reverse, and I might have flipped them up right. But wisdom and discernment. You need, I think that something's going to set you out of whack. It could be the way the world is. It could be the politics. I'm in the U.S., so y'all know what's all about going on in here. But like I said, you can pause this video to read through that. But I got a whole bunch of other things I need to get to, so let's go on it. But setting boundaries. So it looks to me like some situation is going to set you off. And it's very close to you. It's very personal to you. So, and don't mind my fingernails, guys. I live on a farm. Nail polish doesn't stay on. Right in a minute, I'm going to go feed the animals. There's no point washing my hands pardon me, there's a point to washing your hands. There's no part in trying to get every piece of dirt off of me because there's just going to continue to be some on in a minute. But let's continue. What should we use for Sagittarius? Alright. Okay, they wanted me to use the Shaman. Let me see, what is that one called? I think it's called it's by Colette Baron. I will have it in the link below. I believe it's the Shaman Oracle deck. But they wanted me to use this for you. So let's see what December's all about. Please show me for December for Sagittarius. Please show me for December what they're going to be dealing with and how I can help them prepare. Please show me for Sagittarius. Too many. Show me for Sagittarius. Ooh, I feel like a lack of stillness. It's very rough. Guys, this is for rising, sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I don't know if I said that already, but I think the cards need to hear that again. Okay. I feel very overwhelmed. Woo! Okay. We have here Wind, the Blade, and the Wild Woman. I'm sorry, that took me a moment. I just feel very overwhelmed. The Wind talks about what specific way you need to go or the path you need to go on. Right now, it's feeling like this card has more to do with not knowing than knowing. It's in reverse as well. This is how the card looks. If you'd like, I got it up. Come on, we'll just focus. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. But the Wind, it looks like a path. The Blade usually talks about moving in a situation or being very quick in a situation. As of right now, that Blade looks like to me like you missed the dot. It looks like it looks like you used it too quick. I have a feeling that you are kind of I have a feeling like you're blowing the blade around in the wind. You're kind of, I don't think the December is going to be your proudest month. I don't think it's going to be a situation where you're proud of your responsibilities. I don't think it's going to be, yeah. It has to do with inner wounding. Something has already, November setting you in a path that you are going to be in December. You're going to be very, I know your birthday's coming up too, Sag, but you're going to be in a situation where you're very unsure. I keep seeing a guinea feather in all of these, and the things that I know about guineas is they are very rough creatures. They're very rigid creatures. I have a guinea hen. Speaking of which, I have a guinea. I haven't seen him, actually. I need to go get my guinea. He's at the neighbor's yard. So I have a guinea, and he is very abrupt. He is the one-man show of the entire backyard. He doesn't fit in. He is loud. He throws temper tantrums. He is kind of like the bad boy of the yard. When he comes, not even my big peacocks will fight him. When he comes around, it is very, he kind of acts way too dramatic in some situations. For some reason, I'm just getting over and over again by all these cards together, there's going to be a situation that brings up a trigger, inner wounding, that's going to put you in a place where you're going to change the course of a relationship, an action, something that's going to make you burst. I know Sagittarius are kind of like wildfires anyway, but something's going to really set you. So let's get started on the tarot. Let's get a deeper look. I just keep getting this really like weird feeling like you're really overwhelmed on something. Like super overwhelmed. I don't know what it is. You're just feeling a little bit of remorse and regret about speaking your mind in a situation, maybe over speaking to the point where it became frustrating, or you, hi. That's quite the energy you guys got here for December. All right, please show me for Sagittarius for December so we can help them mentally prepare. I keep seeing the Queen of Pentacles in here, so it has to do with foundation. Something's going to be rocking your foundation, and I don't think it. I think that you might be at play for that. Your energy. Alrighty, let's get started. Please show me for. They want more shuffling. Okay, please show me for Sagittarius. If I look over there, it's because I got a lot of dogs in the window staring at me. Okay, please show me for Sagittarius. Woo! It's quick on the draw, my friends. Very quick on the draw. Okay, just as I thought, straight out the gate. We have the Three of Swords accompanying the Six of Wands, accompanying the Seven of Cups. So an opportunity or something you're passionate about, or something you've, come on, focus. Something has come up that you have had to make another choice. Or you've changed the course where now you're going to be, something has brought you into a position where you're going to have to be making another choice. Whether it be an opportunity, a relationship, a friendship. You jumped into it, or you thought you were to be successful in it, and now it's looking like you have to make another choice, or you had hopes for something that isn't actually going to be long term. Because then again, we have something else coming out. We have so this is all you. I haven't seen any other energy yet come up. So December looks like it's a lot about you. So the first thing, we have the Ace of Wands, which talks about a project, an inner project, something that you're excited about, something that you're building, something that you're moving. It's the Ace of Wands. You're moving forward into something. It's passion. However, it kind of looks like whatever it was didn't work out the way you wanted it to, and now it's putting you in a very independent spot. We have the Nine of Pentacles here. Let me focus on the Knight of Pentacles here, who is a woman that has earned everything she has. She is kind of happy on her own. She's getting to the place where she's happy on her own. It's here with death. And which is really ironic in the screen that I look at. You look at that one guy, looks like he's on his hands and knees praying. I wonder if somebody crossed you, Sagittarius. I wonder if you got crossed, or that you were heading into a situation where you thought that you were going to be with this person, it's going to be successful, and now you're heading straight into an idea of like, well, I guess I can just be independent on my own either way, you know? I wonder now if, you know, that's not going to work out, but I'm a Sagittarius, so I'm just going to continue doing what I do. It's not going to affect me too badly. Oh, we got cards flying. Oh, flying. Oh, I don't know if you've got suitors all over the board, my friends, or if you're just like, hey, I don't care that it's not working out. I'm a firecracker anyway. I'm just going to fly out this cannon, because right now here we have Judgment in reverse. It could be your Mercury retrograde, could be putting you in a position where you've re-met an ex or you're back with. We had Temperance that says, nope, darling, the balance is not there. What you thought could be the balance isn't actually there for you. And then there's you that says, pardon me, but just fuck it. That's fine. It's cool. It's cool, guys. It's cool. So to me, it's looking like you've been in a situation. I'm going to put all these together so you can take a good look-see at these. So whatever it is that led you to this death, that put you in this independent spot, you're at the point where you're like, 3 cups up, it don't matter no much. It don't matter no much. No much. It don't matter no more. It isn't much of a deal. I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing. My thing is I'm wondering, Sagittarius, how did you just bounce out of that like that? Because it's looking like it was hurting you. I'm wondering, Sagittarius, if you bounced out of a situation because you were at fault for it, and you're pretending like it's not bothering you. Let's find out. Please show me for Sagittarius for December. Please show me for... Alright, let's take a real look. Okay, we just had somebody show up here. The King of Cups in reverse. Okay, so somebody asked you to wait, or put you in a hangman position, or something came to a stop, where all of a sudden you have to collect all your eggs. You're collecting all your eggs, but you're not willing to really wait. You're collecting all these things. Somebody asked you to wait, and you're like, kind of like, I'd rather just be this person. I'd rather just let this die. I'd rather just gung-ho into the situation where I can just let this go. Because I'm already getting the feeling here that the judgment isn't supposed to be happening. We're not supposed to be together, or it's not working out well. The temperance here is, you know, it's temperance. It's the balance of things. It's not really balancing out. And honestly, I could give or take without it. I got enough friends or support around me. And this King of Cups is like, I just wanted you to wait. That's all I needed you to do. I just needed you to figure this out. I just needed you to be here for me. Is there anything else regarding this spread that I'm missing? Yep, here we are. Which is so interesting here. I don't know. I don't know, though, because it's really looking like either you... Whose energy is this? I'm pretty sure that you might have been like, if you're making me wait, or if you're going to be waiting on the side, the Hangman, the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the King of Cups. This is so interesting. I'm so almost sure. Oh, hold on. I dropped all these cards. I'm so sure. Look at these babies. To me, it looks like you made the decision. Let me clarify. Clarify on this Hangman here for a minute. Yeah, Sag, I don't know if this story is yours or if it's somebody else's, but to me it looks like you were the one that kind of walked away and said, hey, at this point you broke your own heart. I can be successful elsewhere. I can be independent elsewhere. I will die being independent. I will give this all up. I'm still happy on my own. And this King of Cups is like, but I just needed a moment. I have everything still here. I'm still passionate about it. I'm still here holding the cups for you. But you're like, I'll just suffer through it. I'll go through it. Either way, I still have everything. But I don't think that's actually successful for you. I think that if you do have an offer or somebody courting or coming in here, I think you might want to take it. Show me here for this King of Cups here and his intentions. I think you're right, though. Whoever this person was did want to come in, but I think you got enough red flags that you were like, I'm not really. And I think it honestly puts you in a situation where you're like kind of in and out, feeling your own boundaries, setting your boundaries. You're kind of in a position where you're like, I'm kind of done playing these games. If I'm either going to be in a position where somebody's going to continue to work on me, making me feel like the independent man or woman I am, or I could just find happiness elsewhere. Because I keep reading these cards and it keeps making me feel like, I want to say you're both hurting. It's honest that you're both hurting. But it looks to me like you're kind of the one that's like, I'll get enlightenment elsewhere. I'll find something else. It's not really worth it for me. Clarify here on this Four of Swords. Yeah, you're kind of in like a position that's like, It's kind of a give or take feeling. Anything else? Your gut isn't really in it. Your gut says that he's kind of, he or she, whatever the energy is. Clarify in here the Tower in reverse. Jeez. You do have on the board, though, a true pair. So this person might come back around. This person might be a karmic matter. This person might be somebody that you're going to have to deal with again. But you're right. You're right to be doing the way you are. I'm sorry that the whole thing twisted just a minute. You know, the story changed a little bit. If it's for you, then it's for you. And I honestly could say that it could be business, too. There is some heart showing up here, but it doesn't look like it's super romantic. It looks like it's been a burden. It looks like you've been having to work for a burden, ultimately just to tell yourself, hey, it really wasn't for it. Clarify here on the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. By sitting in the position that you were in, you were ultimately sacrificing your emotional happiness, putting yourself in a hangman position, and going against your gut. You were continuing a cycle that you've gone through or your family's gone through. You're continuing it, and that, I clarify that by the... Sorry, I haven't really been showing you because there's been so much on the board right now. I've just kind of been paraphrasing because you guys kind of confused me a little bit. Because it looks like you were mean, but I don't think you were mean. I think that you were just honoring yourself, and that's not mean. You're honoring yourself to recognizing that there was a little bit of something going on the king's side over here. Like, he's like, hey, I want you, but you're like, you're not really showing up. You know, or you are showing up, but it doesn't look like enough. I either need you to be engaged in my adventures with me, or I need you to go elsewhere and don't play me like you're engaged in my adventures when you're not. So we have here for the Hanged Man, the World, the Eight of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. So I'm noticing a cycle right now with all these cards that keep coming up for all of the different readings. A lot of, and it's November right now while I'm doing this reading for December, and I noticed that we're going through Mercury retrograde, and I'm seeing a lot of how this Mercury retrograde pans out for a lot of the zodiac signs. And I gotta tell you, there's a lot of ending, there's a lot of lessons, there's a lot of things going on that are changing the dynamic. But overall, from the universe, let's take a look and see what they give you regarding this. Let's see from the universe for Sagittarius for December. Please show me for the universe. I'm also going to give you an advice card. So, the universe commends you. Your dream to keep being successful in reverse with the King of Pentacles is ultimately going to get you a Nine of Wands situation where the Hierophant and the structure doesn't permit it. You've done the right thing. Because there is going to be somebody else that comes in. And you'll be put in a situation again. I think that's just your karmic lesson at this point right now. You're going to be put in a situation again where you have to decide over you or somebody else. And I think what Sagittarius, what it comes down to after doing this reading and really looking at it, I don't really think that you were emotionally involved in this as much as you would like to say that you were. Because it looks like you are, but it also looks like you could do without. You look pretty good on your own. You look pretty happy, but the person, you just don't like the games. If it's games or it's lack thereof anything, it doesn't look like they're showing up. It looks like they're a little bit selfish in their endeavors or their passion, which doesn't necessarily work for any relationship. I don't know about you, but it doesn't work for me in a relationship. So let's do an advice card here. And this is the Spirit Animal Oracle deck from Colette Barron. So this is the advice. Let's see what we can get for you for December. Please show me for December. Please show me for Sagittarius for what pertains to this reading for advice for December. Well, they threw you a lot. Okay, first and foremost is the butterfly spirit. Transformation is beautiful. So that's talking about protecting yourself to come out to a better transformation. That's respecting yourself. That's respecting your time. That's respecting your peace. That's respecting your everything. That's respecting your responsibilities, your wisdom and discernment, setting your boundaries. That's respecting your inner knowing in order to transform. It's respecting the lesson and the process. So that's a big one, especially for this, because this might change the way that you look at yourself for the course of the future, or how you get in relationships, just based on how you end this or how you deal with this King of Cups. We have take the lead. Nothing is wasted. So the energy that you have put in and upright, that's, oh wait, that's both reverse. So we have take the lead and nothing is wasted, which is vulture spirit. And so that talks about being in a relationship. You took the lead, but you got to remember that nothing was wasted in it. You learned your lessons. He's learned his lessons. She's learned their lessons. whatever the masculine or feminine energy is in your life that is pertaining to this spread, it's a lesson that needed to happen. Be generous of spirit and believe in yourself. And I believe this whole reading was just about this right here. And woo, come on. So very, very, very important. That's so funny. And I don't know if you have been dealing with a Cancer or anything pertaining to that, but Cancer also got squirrels, dealing with squirrels and getting yourself prepared to deal with winter. So that's kind of interesting that I just noticed that. If you're dealing with a Cancer, you guys are, oh well, that would be rough. Anyway, I'm Kaylee with OkayBoots Tarot, and I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I'm still pretty new at this, so bear with me as I get more confident speaking into a camera. So, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks.